the very next morning. And I slept in a little bit. Yeah, I've been 11 hours and 4 minutes. And now I'm gonna flip it over and do a PTI, which I have already done. Go figure. Oh yeah. So I've been here about an hour now. Got everything undone. That's the load. It's just cube salt. But everything's put away now, and yeah, it's really amazing just how much easier and less stress everything goes when you have a working strap winder that doesn't flop all over the place while you're trying to wrap up your straps. For one. And then the sun came out and kind of beat the crap out of my tarps laying out on the ground for a while before I rolled them up, and God, I don't think I've rolled that steel tarp this tight since I don't even remember when. So it went into the box real easy, and then the other one just went in the trailer side box as usual. So I just went in there and told them I'm ready to be unloaded, so hopefully that'll happen soon. And given that I've never actually been up here, but once on the east side of Michigan, I have no idea what to expect I'm going to be picking up, so it's going to be up in the air with this one. But we'll get unloaded here soon and take it from there. Oh, and there's my driver now. Oh, this is too funny.
Please drive to highlighted route.
I am not going to make it to freaking home this weekend. That's not going to happen. Wow. Let's see. 1277 drive miles, loaded miles, and 79 bounce miles. That's just 1350 something. So obviously this thing needs a reroute somewhere, but I'm going to Alma, and then it is basically taking me back the way I came. And it's 57 to 55. Oh, no wonder it wants to take me all the way down. Instead of doing the smart thing and coming over to Arkansas and taking 30 down to 59 to Houston. It wants to be stupid. Well, let's see if I can get it to change that real quick. 1481 was the original number, and now it is going to be something different.
Please drive to highlighted route.
It is amazing what taking the proper route will get you. Well, I ain't too worried about wasting time today, so I figure I'll show what I got. That has to be tarped, of course. Even though it is completely covered in plastic crap. Now, it doesn't say anything on the load screen for what it is, but they say it's parts for an oil rig. So that's kind of cool. Oil rig parts going 1,400 miles south. Give or take. So yeah, now I got a tarp and tighten the straps, and this is pretty much it. It's really light stuff. I mean, each of these big ones is only 3,200 pounds, so 64, 96, and then these little ones are like not very much, so I'll be lucky to be breaking 15 tons with this load. It's gonna rock the MPG right up to the sky high, and I'm gonna like that. And then I'll end up pulling a heavy load and it'll just start sucking again. Well, when I got here, I finally noticed it was at 6, so we got something out of it. Alright, now I'm gonna go work. Well, about 45 minutes later now, and I've been here for about an hour and a half, just like I was at the consignee before I came here. And while this isn't my best, well, it ain't my worst. just a total bungee-fied mess that will stay the way it is or risk me tearing it all apart and ripping it to shreds. Yeah, fantastic freaking 96-inch deck can't even handle a freaking piece of dunnage. Oh, I hate this freaking trailer so much. And the tarps. I always hate the tarps, but we knew that already, so I wasn't even going to say it, but then I just said it, so I hate the tarps. Whatever. But now, we are ready to drive, and I have lots of time to do it. I have the entire freaking weekend. I'm not going to get a 34-hour reset. I knew that as soon as I saw 1,300 miles on the load screen. That was a given, pretty much, right there, because I'd have to drive, well, 13, 14, 657 miles a day. It is technically possible, but it's not going to happen, so I'm just going to take my dear sweet time and run this thing right on down there. And let's see where I end up in about a couple hours, where I'm going to go ahead and take a 30-minute break to finish off my day. And my Qualcomm is off. Ah, there we go. Now let's see if my mouse decides to work properly. Yay, it's working.
7 hours and 43 minutes of remaining drive time.
Oh crap, am I seriously? Ah! Oh well. Okay, so I won't be needing a 30-minute break. That means this day will be ending at 9:53 tonight. Whether I like it or not. So I'll find a place to park before then, most likely. But we're gonna wait till we get a little closer to try to figure out where that's gonna be. But I'll see you when I get there. Well, got 32 minutes left, 39 degrees, and I am in Tuscola, Illinois. Ah, there we go. You can do a focus on me here. I'm at a pilot, and it's a microscopic little bitty pilot. And look at that. There's only so many spots. I got what has to be the last open spot on this lot. I was like, oh crap. Because I passed up the one in Champaign thinking, well, I still had like an hour and 20 minutes left. So I was like, yeah, I'll just keep going and hit this rest area about 20 miles up the road. It's closed! Ah! Never rely on rest areas, because they will always screw you over when you need them the most. So I was like, oh, this is just fantastic. So I started looking on here for more stops, and I see Tuscola. I look it up on the overview, and I'm like, oh, no. No way! This time of night, this place is going to be crowded as fuck. But I get in here, and sure enough, everyone over there, the entire parking lot is full. I'm like, oh crap, what now? But then I see this spot, I'm like, ah, awesome. So I just pulled up into the fuel island, which is now being blocked by a nickel fill tanker, and just basically back straight up. And now I'm in a parking spot, and it's awesome. I am stopped for this night at 21:17. So anyway. So there's nothing here. I'm going to get fuel in the morning, and then I'm going to take off, and my throat is all stuffed up. Anyway, I have 728 miles to the house, which I am probably not even going to bother stopping at. 9:30 to the final destination. So, I don't know what this guy's doing, but he needs to get out of my way so I can see the fuel islands, which there are only 4 of here. To you too. Anyway, I'm out, I think. Goodbye.